Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Monday, October 20th, 2025. And what a difference a weekend makes. Yeah, the dip was only a one-day dip, and now we have gold up $40 to 4,291, and silver up 32 cents to 52.18 in the London spot market. 52.18 versus 50.81 is about $1.30, $1.40 spread between the futures and the spot. Backwardation, I suggest you use the COMEX futures price in judging whether or not you get a good deal or not today. Okay, 50.85 on the silver side. GSR based on London spot is 82.07 and probably more like 84 if you're using COMEX futures. So pretty high level on the GSR. Look for that to drop. 10-year yield right around 4%. US dollar right about flat at 98.53. Copper market right about flat at 5.03, but I do think copper is probably going to make its run back to 575 or so. Base metal commodities, zinc, lead, and everything you need to make stuff is up a penny to 20.96. The DBB base metal fund, our entry point was 19.11. Platinum futures up $14 to 16.17, and platinum getting hit harder than everything on Friday. And Friday was an options expiration. It was a Friday. So not surprising they took out the hatchets and brought it down. But I don't think they're going to bring down prices too much further because as New York offloads 1,000-ounce bars to London, I think they want to get their full price for those, and that looks like that's going to take about a month to unwind that deficit over in London. Probably a good point to buy platinum. Here we have the gold miners are up $1 at 79.86. Silver miners, the SIL, up $1.28 to 75, but also took big hits. All the miners took a big hit on Friday. As I said, the way that I trade miners at very small positions, because I don't want to get hurt, is as they move up, I sell a little bit. If they move up, I sell a little bit more. But when we have a smackdown like we had the other day, I increased my position to all miner positions, pretty close to the bottom, actually. All right, here we got in the economic calendar, to the extent that we will have data today, would be economic indicators. Tuesday would be Fed head speaker. Wednesday would be Fed head speaker. Thursday would be initial jobless claims and more Fed heads, home sales. Friday CPI. Friday CPI. Okay, so that's what we have to look forward to if we ever get any data from the closed government. I think we are in the 20th day of the government shutdown, and that is looking like a stalemate right there. As long as we've got the fear greed index here down at 27 in the fear category, it's probably going to be pretty hard to see a further drop in the markets. People are all they're very cautious here. So usually markets drop when they get to the greed category, and usually markets pop when they get down to the very low fear category. Dow futures up 88, S&P futures up 20, NASDAQ futures up 101, and Bitcoin showing a little bit of life here, although still I think in a bearish trend for now, up 2,576 to 111,097. What do you bet on here? Do you bet on Bitcoin? Do you bet on gold? Silver? That's a good question. You'll have to answer that for yourself. All right, and now I'm over on the website, bestsilvergolddeals.com. It's all totally free. Welcome new members, subscribers, and people just passing by. If you like what I'm doing here, and I'm sponsored by no bullion dealers, then go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Now would be a good time to do that. The question of the day is, what is up with Libertads? And I know the old-timers all know the Libertad. The Libertad is a beautiful, shiny silver coin, BU and proof and reverse proof in both gold and silver, made by one of the oldest mints in the world, the Banco de Mexico. And what's up with Libertads and why people collect them is the mintages are typically just a fraction of what other world mints mint for this coin or round, depending on how you look at it. one onza is, some people say it's a coin, some people say it's not. Anyway, they carry, well, right now about an $8 premium. But what happened in 2025 is the Mexico Mint decided to make almost no silver Libertads. And gold, I think, was reduced as well. So for some reason, they only made 300 of this little 1 ounce BU coin, a coin that many people collect, although the image does not change every year. It is a beautiful coin and very, very nicely struck. And they decided to only make 300 instead of 500,000 to a million. And that's why you're seeing the prices of the 2025 go for anywhere between $1,000 and $5,000. That's what's up with Libertads. Will the Mexico Mint stop making them? And why did they reduce production? I don't really know. If you do, then let us know. But you should see a solid $7, $8 premium on a backdate silver Libertad. And then the proofs and the reverse proofs go for pretty big money as well. Okay, let's get on to the deals. And yeah, a lot of updates today, but things looking pretty normal. 1/100th gold, if you're paying up, $5,300 melt on a 1/100th gold, because you just got to have some. 53 at SD Bullion. 1 gram gold, which is about... well, there's 31 of those in a troy ounce, $166 at bullion exchanges, and that is new in assay. Let's see, and you new customers can pick up your 1 gram at bullion.com, and they are now $138. That is probably melt on that 1 gram random circulated gold, but pick it up if you haven't. The 1/10th gold eagle is $4.89 for your Yankee Cannon. The 1/10th gold maple is $4.84 at Summit Metals. If you want to go with foreign gold, and typically the buy-sell spread on this will be better, you'll lose less when you sell it because the dealer's got to make his money. But foreign gold, you probably will lose less when you sell it. $510 on a point. Oh gosh, I always forget this one. This is a 0.1106. Very odd weight, but a very interesting coin. AU plus, be a pretty nice looking coin. $510 on that. A 1/4 ounce gold eagle, the coin everybody wants. $1,187 at Monument Metals. You do the math, and you'll see the premium is pretty high on that. $5 commemorative, which is a U.S. sovereign coin, is $1,058.2418. 2418? Why does that not sound right to me? I don't know. 0.2418 ounces of troy gold. Okay, I'm going blurry here. A 1/2 ounce gold eagle is $2,319. Best price I can find, Monument Metals. Let's go on to a 1 ounce gold eagle, $4,481 at bullion exchanges, and a buffalo going to be a little bit more at $4,581. Oh, a lot more actually this morning. We're finding some good deals on buffaloes on eBay lately. We'll get there in a minute. Let's see. You can also shop at Walmart if you have that 5% one-pay credit card, and they may or may not cancel you. They may or may not charge you sales tax. They may block you. They may do all kinds of things to you, but the people that succeed there are happy with that. A 1 ounce gold, Britannia, $4,391 at Summit Metals. And if you want to go with American pre-33 gold while it's still out of favor, $4,213 would be a pretty low price on that. 0.9675 ounces of gold in that coin. And you can also go to fractional eagles if you want to get down to a half eagle, a $5, not to be confused with modern U.S. eagles. The Liberty head is 1,079, and that is a 0.2419 ounce of gold. Same as the $5 commemorative, I believe. Let's see, yeah, about the same as the $5 commemorative. So you can pick modern or old, and this is AU, so it'll be a pretty good looking coin, and it should not be cleaned. If they send you a cleaned one, send it back. Let's see, did I do the 20 franc already? No, I don't think I did. 8.15 for a 20 franc over at Provident. That'll be very good, so that'll be an ugly coin. And a Krugerrand is 4,352 at Pimbex against a spot price of 4,297. So your buy-sell spread on that will be pretty good as well. They've been around since the 80s, and it's a decent coin to stack. Nothing wrong with it. Platinum Eagles are going to be pricey. Let's go to a random platinum coin. 1,744 for a platinum maple. I think you can buy that today. And the 25-gram pack is getting pricier. 1,577 this morning. 25 individual grams, good for barter and resale. Let's move on to a silver eagle. And there you go, 59.57 for a silver eagle. And the premiums did pop, and they're not done popping yet. I hope you got yours. The culls, hard to find a good deal on culls. Yeah, they're out of stock. So you'll have to tell me if you find some good one somewhere. My caution light is still on here, but I think we've got a floor at 50, and I think we're moving up to 55, 60 in the silver market, and gold just tends to inch higher every day. I would love to see a pullback in gold. I'd like to see a pullback in gold down to around 4,000 before I buy any more, but that may never happen. Okay, let's keep going here. And a silver maple is 55.03 over at BGASC. A kangaroo is 56.20 over at Monument Metals. A Britannia is 56.60 at Summit Metals. Can we get a deal anywhere? A Krugerrand is 56.45 at Summit Metals. Another low mintage sovereign mint coin. Fairly low mintage compared to Eagles and Maples. A Little Lonely Philharmonic is 55.86. You don't hesitate to buy those if you're agnostic in regard to world mints. And I did the Libertads already, but if you're looking for a Libertad, you can get a random year. Got it, APMEX 61.58. We'll find those cheaper on eBay. And a 5-ounce lib is $2.99, about $60 an ounce. Pretty good mintages in 2023. Pretty good, meaning pretty low in 2023. At the U.S. Mint, what do I want to tell you? That limited edition silver proof set is coming up in November. And you could have subscribed to that. Now you can't, but you'd still probably get that on the initial date. U.S. Mint website is just a mess lately. I don't know what they did to it. They reduced their computing power or something, but very hard to snag a coin there early in the morning. Costco, absolutely nothing. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Okay, you don't think people are buying here? New stackers are coming in hand over fist. Junk is going to be about 50 cents under spot, under Kitco spot, under London Kitco, but under futures, might be right around futures at 36.9. 0.715 is the conversion factor for that. If you divide 369 divided by 0.715, you'll get the price on that, but we're finding that cheaper on eBay as well. Friday notwithstanding, Friday we did not have a good day for junk. Maybe other people are buying it as well. And if you don't have any, and you can get into your LCS and get junk for $2, $3, $4, $5 under spot, you should be buying all the junk you can right now. When the Eagle premiums go up, all the coins in the ecosystem go up, and junk will be no exception to that. People will change their tune on junk very fast. So if you got to buy something, I'd try to find very cheap junk. 36.7 on a big bag of junk, also cheaper on eBay. Okay, and in the 1 ounce category, let's go over to Golden State Mint. It's a pretty good barometer of 1 ounce round prices. And what are they selling? Gold? They're selling Gold Eagles, 45.13. They are selling the Rapture. Oh, wait a minute. Where's their silver? What the heck's your silver, Golden State Mint? You out? Silver rounds. They changed my sort on me here. 1 ounce silver rounds. Don't tell me you're sold out. More details. Okay, I don't know why that was so hard to get there. Look what they're charging. $57.55. Golden State Mint, what is going on with you? Oh, boo, hiss. No good. No good at all. Let's get secondary market bars, huh? And I like bars over rounds any day of the week. 54.67 for circulated secondary market bars. There's some new customer deals in here as well. How about 10 ounce random silver? And that is out of stock. Let's go to a. Oh, come on. We got to find at least one decent 1 ounce. I guess I don't have one. 10 ounce Scottsdale bar is going for $5.54. That's a very nice bar. Cash price $5.54. What else we got here? Okay, I'm sorry, I just didn't get a good 1 ounce round there. 1,757 for a kilo. Divide that by 32.15, and well, we'll do it for you. This is pricier than it ought to be. 1,740 divided by 32.15 will get you the per ounce price, 54.12. Look what they're charging for kilos. Now the refiners want these. They want the big bars because they're much easier to refine into 1,000 ounce bars to sell back to London. So big bars are coming back, guys, and that premium is insane at these prices. You got any deals over at Hero Bullion? No deal on junk. No deal. 25 Eagle Privy Eagle, $62. Look at that. Look at that. No decent generic prices. Okay, let's do the Hundy. And a 100 ounce bar is going for $54.24. Oh man, they are really working the FOMO now. Engelhard bar has got $54.10. Okay, that's a nice bar, but I wouldn't pay that much. You can pick that up at Vermilion, I think, for, I don't know, about $5,000 if you like Vermilion. Here we go, and Kilo Kook. I still got these for sale. 1,751 on a Kook versus oh, I lost it. 1,751 versus 1,000. Look at that. The Kilo Kook is cheaper than the Kilo bar. Holy mackerel. And they're BU in capsule. If they send you a scratched capsule, ask them for a new one. Those capsules run like $20. But look at that. The Kilo Kook is the same price as the Kilo bar. Wow. Now that tells you something is up there. Here's your limited edition silver proof set. And this comes out on November 6th. So I don't know if they'll have a household limit on that or not, but if you failed to subscribe, you could still pick that up probably on November 6th, at least for a few minutes until they go out of stock. Double your money on eBay on that. Let's keep going here. And now we're on eBay. We're going to try to get a much better price using our high rebate credit cards. You may have one you like. I like the PayPal credit card and the American Express Everyday Cash with 3% cash rebates. I net that out, and that's how we get the lowest price. Not all these cards work for everybody, so pick the card of your choice and check out through PayPal, and you'll get a good deal of money back. The bigger the purchase, the bigger the rebate usually. If you don't have a pocket picker, you can pick one up right there. And they are $35. Okay, not bad. And here's the free app if you need that. Okay, and Silver Eagles. Okay, we're going to try to find a small seller that has a good deal on Silver Eagles, at least a mid-sized seller. Never shop with zero feedback sellers or never buy from foreign countries on eBay. Okay, and we have got Random Eagles for $11.49 from BGASC. And they're a little cryptic. Usually they'll say something like, ungraded, yeah, but I hear these are not bad Eagles if you buy these at $11.49. You can go to $11.58 for the next best deal. Let's try $11.49. Let's see what that works out to. 1149 divided by 20. First price is going to be $57.45 times 0.97, taking that 3% off like you all do. And look at that, out the door, $55.72. What does the dealer charge? $55.72 versus Silver Eagle, best price on the internet, 55.72 versus tube of 20, 59.50. So you save almost $2 an eagle, and that is well, what was futures? What did I say that was? Let's see what the true premium on this 55.72 against a futures price of 50.85. So $5 premium, best price on eBay on Eagles, and that's going to go nowhere but up in my opinion. But if you got to buy Eagles, that'd be where I might do it this morning. Let's do a large lot of Eagles, and same sellers that sell on their website for more sell on eBay for less. Okay, that's just how that goes. 57.44. You'll be $1.60 off. You'll be 56.34. 56.34 for a large lot. And this was 55.72. See, the small lot, the smaller sellers are putting up better deals than the big sellers, so I don't mind buying those. All right, so that's not bad on Eagles. Let's do a maple. And a maple can be had, 25 maples can be had for $14.05 on the cheat sheet right here. After 3%, $14.05 would be about $54.50. So there you go. If you want maples, if you want Britannias, you can get a tube of 25, $14.08. That's a little better. $14.08 on the cheat sheet is about $54.71. Anyway, click these links here to get the sorts that I have engineered into eBay, and I do appreciate it if you click my links here or even in the description of the description box of this video. It helps my channel. It keeps the wheels on the bus. Silver Kangaroo in a tube of 25 is $14.06. Not a terrible price. And Krugerrands in a tube of 25 is $14.03. And Little Lonely Philharmonics are $5.65, so that is $28.25, about 27. I'm sorry, about 50. Wait a minute, my brain just messed up. $5.65. They still use the tube of 20 there. I like the tubes of 20 better. Divided by 20. First price. What in the hell? Oh, this is 10. No wonder I tilted. 56.5, about 55 out the door. In a tube of 20, 11.31 on the cheat sheet would be, oh no, it doesn't work on the cheat sheet because it's 20. All right, sorry about that, guys. Okay, some of these guys are throwing out the trash. Well, we are the trash collectors, and let's see what we can find here. Good cheap junk. There's Grandpa's Silver. You got some Mercs in there. Etc. I think I showed you this on Friday. So this is $365, $7 shipping, $372. Let's do the math, see how cheap we can steal this. 37.2 times face times 0.97 out the door with a good credit card, and you'll be at 36 times face. Divide by 0.715 and you'll find out what you are paying. Okay, that junk is 50.46. Man, we're not finding the deals we found last week, early last week. But still, that'll be cheaper than the dealer, and that is well under spot. I mean, it's under futures, Comex futures spot, and well under London Kitco spot. So, but oh, this guy will take a best offer. Oh, let's lowball him. Oh, somebody already got it. Damn it. 373. Well, if you got to pay up, I'd look for something good. Oh, this guy will take a best offer. Oh, he's got a lot too. How many? Oh, he's got a whole bunch at the Warehouse of Beauty, and they are walkers with dates, and they are Benjis. They look to be authentic, nice, not uncleaned coins. You know, I don't like slicks, flats, slicks, damaged, hold. And I don't really like the cleaned constitutional as well. So this looks like a good deal here. He'll take a best offer, you know. So you got to get over your $2,000 sales tax limit or your $500 sales tax limit. Never pay sales tax, never, ever, ever, ever. And you're just going to have to figure out a way to not pay sales tax. It will ruin your purchase if you pay 8% more than you should. But if this dude takes, well, has he got free shipping? No, he's got $11 shipping. Damn it. But if you buy multiples, let's see what he charges for shipping if I buy 5 of these. Let's go ahead and put it in the cart. Okay, and I'm in the cart and shipping. No, the shipping is reduced. If making sure I don't give you any personal information here. The shipping is reduced if you buy multiples. So, oh, see now I didn't buy enough. Look at the tax. They want to charge me $142 tax in California. Had I bought one more, that would disappear. So 1855. Let's do 18. No, I can't do 1855. Let me go back. I went off the reservation here. Try this one more time. This one here. 367. I'm going to ignore the shipping. Let's say you get that for 36 times face. You make him a best offer and he accepts, and you buy multiples. You don't pay high shipping for each one. Anyway, 36 times face, and then times 0.97. I think you could play with this guy. Equals 34.92 divided by 0.715. Your melt on Grandpa's silver is, there you go, 48.84. Now, there were quite a few ifs and thens in my statement here, but play with this guy, buy multiples, and you get some very nice junk there for well under Comex Futures spot, okay, and even more under London Kitco spot. All right, that worked out okay. I'm happy with that. Okay, and if you're looking for vintage silver, if you're looking for numismatics, etc., the premiums have dried up a little bit in the vintage market and some of the numismatic markets and some of the collector coin markets. Now, when spot equalizes somewhere in here in the 50s, doesn't go down for a month, and maybe it even moves its way up to 55, you're going to see the premiums come back. So it's not a bad time to pick up numismatics or vintage silver or even collector silver if you roll that way. What do the Libertads go for on eBay? This is the 2025. So these people trying to get between $3,000 and $6,000 for that one of 300 coins. Here's one. Oh, that's a 1/10. Look at that. So the melt on that is $12,000 an ounce for that little coin. Man, I bet some people at the Banco de Mexico really scored on this. Some people got personally enriched from this, what borders on a scam, I think, here with the 300 Libertads minted this year. And I think Banco de Mexico or the Mexican Mint or the distributor or whoever the heck distributes these has deals with U.S. Big dealers to provide some silver Libertads, and that's probably what they did. And so, you know, if APMEX only got 5, that's why they put these high prices on them. Somebody bought them and then doubled the price, and they're trying to sell it on eBay for more. But if you go to random, this is what they're really worth. Random BU. No, let me just do BU Silver Libertad. And don't buy those tribute coins, guys. Here you go. Here's one going for 56. If you want to do a buy it now. I've got some listed right now as well. Where are mine? There they are. There's mine. I got some listed as well. I think it's a good time to sell Libertads. Although, I don't know, you know, with spot climbing like it has, the premium isn't as much as I thought it would be. But I picked up these coins in the 30s, so I don't mind selling them in the 60s. And I do trade as well if anybody wants to reach out to me. Here you can get a kilo for $17.58. And what's the price on that? Much cheaper than the dealer, I'm sure. $17.58. And this is a dealer. This is bullion.com. Times 0.97. So big silver on eBay is pretty cheap at $17.05. Divide by 32.15. That'll be close to melt. Close to spot. Oh, 53. 53. I think that beats the dealer, but not by that much. Let's go look for a hundy. 100-ounce bar. No, not vintage. 100-ounce bar right here. Here's a 100-ounce bar. Not that one. 3,007. That's a 50-ounce bar, 5-ounce bar. What is coming up with these 5-ounce? Oh, here we go. 100-ounce Johnson Matthey. Ding, ding, ding. That is a mid-size seller. Good feedback. $10 shipping. Yeah, there it is right there. Ooh, A code. That looks legit. Wonder how long he's had that. Johnson Matthey is a great bar. Some people will pay up for those. Why didn't he pull the damn bar out of the plastic? Come on, dude. Pull the bar out of the plastic. What my dad would say, what you got, who gots for brains. Anyway, they're typically shinier than that. I think maybe the plastic is obscuring it. 52. Oh my God, he's got multiples. Ooh, baby. He is dumping all his silver. And I don't know why he would do it on eBay. A dealer will pay you $5,000 for that and send you an insured label. But anyway, 52.50 out the door. Here's somebody that thinks silver is going down. Well, take advantage of it. You think silver's going up, he thinks silver's going down. That's a marriage made in heaven. Times 0.97. I want to see this under comics. 50.92. And comics is... Oh, not Kitco. Kitco is London. 51.09. Look at silver go. Yeah, you know, these SmackDowns historically have been 2-day SmackDowns, but lately the dip buyers just come right. Look at silver rip back up. Rip their face off. Rip the face off those shorts. And hopefully you didn't panic out. Like I said on Friday, don't sell, okay? But here you go. Here you go. Oh, man, those call options are going to pay off that I bought. Sometimes I post my trades in the chat room. I'm completely lost, guys. Anyway, that bar will be under spot, under the lower of the two spots. Hey, we did good. Hold on one second. I got to get over to gold, but I got an itch. All right, and if you're looking for vintage silver, if you click this link right here, it'll take you into the price, low to high price on Buy It Now Vintage Silver. Typically, people like the 10-ounce bars, which are going to run you $600 these days. Let's see. There is, that's a 5-ounce. Oh, there's an Engelhard. Oh, look at that. 10-ounce Engelhard, $600. So there you go. Now, I liked it better when they were cheaper. That's plain back, not a waffle back, but it's a zero feedback seller. Anyway, if you just go through here and as you click down, if you see something you really like, the sort goes from low to high. And here is a 1-ounce bar, $5.99. Ooh. Here's a 10-ounce Engelhard. Okay, $6.20. Smaller seller, but is it a waffle back? No, it's a plain back. Yeah, so if you can find cheap poured Engelhard bars, that's a good thing to stack right here, or whatever floats your boat. There's a Silvertown bar. The ones with the serial numbers are the ones to get. That's a pebble finish, not everybody's favorite. Let me keep going. I'm going to go on to the gold. Okay, let's just do the gold eagles this morning. A 1/10 gold eagle is not a Krugerrand. 465. What's wrong with you? You are a mid-sized seller, 100% feedback, $12 shipping. And it is verified. No, it is weighed. Yeah, he's just got it on a scale. Anyway, he's got good feedback. 465, 477 on that. Out the door, 477. Get those good credit cards, guys, and pay them off as soon as you use them. You want to both restore your credit limit for you heavy hitters, and you don't want to run a balance, ever. 462 on this Gold Eagle, 1/10 Gold Eagle. What's the dealer charging you? The dealer is charging you not 462. He's charging you 492. Are you kidding me? Come on. Come on. Our retirement fund. Now, don't I like that? Okay, you know, you guys, if you're in your 50s or whatever, you're planning your retirement, man, it is really smart to put some precious metals in your pocket as you prepare for retirement, and you just dump them, you know, as you need the cash. You often avoid the tax implications. It puts hard cash in your pocket right when you need it. We went out to, like a Benihana type restaurant for my daughter's birthday yesterday. And you know what it was? $260. Okay? And there was only three of us. But you know what? You got one of these in your pocket and you're retired and you don't want to dig into your IRA, take that down to the LCS. You sell it back at, I don't know, a couple points over spot, hopefully. And you go to Benihana's and have fun. You don't have to stress out. Um, I don't know why I told that story, but for people, bringing metals into retirement, I think is one of the smartest things you can do. Now, you can load it into your IRA with paper gold and silver as well, but there's tax implications there. This stuff is really worth having. Look at that, you save all that money on that coin. Let's see, let's do a quarter ounce gold eagle if I'm in the right place. And quarter ounce gold eagle, get past the jewelry. And I was telling the story about, when fiat currency goes bust, look up those stories for Venezuela or Zimbabwe or somewhere where people with an ounce of silver, could eat for a month. I mean, it's just very. You don't think the U.S. fiat currency can explode? Man, it could. That's your safety net. Okay, 11.25 sounds a little pricey. Mid-sized seller, small to mid-sized seller, $35 shipping. Now, this person thinks you can insure precious metals. You cannot. If you lose that package, USPS will not pay you a penny on that insurance. Nonetheless, he is charging 160, 1,160. 1,160 times 0.97. I don't know if this will be a good deal or not. Out the door would be 11.25 for quarter ounce gold eagle. 11.25 versus 11.94. So even with his exorbitant shipping, you're gonna save $70. Well, damn, dude. I'm okay with that. I could do that. As you go through these gold listings here, the bigger the gold, typically the bigger the savings. I'll let you do the rest, guys. I'm just getting tired this morning. So, how about a 25 platinum pack? I think platinum's going to roar today. 1703. Oh, that was cheaper at the dealer. Look at this. See, they're selling the individuals at $94. Look at this. 94 times 25. Individually, they're worth $23.50. This is a high price at $17.03. Do you see why people buy those, split them up, and sell them? Yep, that's how that goes. Here's stuff in my eBay store if you want to look for something in there. And here's the bars I pour. Welcome, new channel members. I completely forgot. Let me do a shout out to new channel members. Love you guys. Hold on one second. All right, yeah, we broke 40 on the channel membership. Thank you so much for joining, guys. New member, John Hart. New member, Boats. And joined most recently, Dave Fouts, Jeremy Witt, Steamboat Willie, John Roberts, Bees and Brews. I like that. That's neat. I think that might be the individual that sent me the honey. Thank you so much. My address is at the top of my website. Family Stacker, Chris Cooley, Lawrence Jachter, and Pyroclastic. I can't really sort through this very easily, or I do you all, but I appreciate the new members. I really appreciate the old members. You can reach out to me anytime for any reason at losinglouis@yahoo.com. And ask me anything. I'll help you any way I can, guys. And that's just it. It is $4.99 a month, and you also get access to my personally poured silver at $2.50 over spot plus $5 shipping. Every month we'll have something new for you guys if you dig that stuff. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you have a friend that's paying too much for silver or gold, share this video with them. Share on social media. Thank you for the thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. And good luck out there. I got to go sell some call options. Bye, guys.